Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just scared. I mean, they're having the fear of public speaking. They can't go on a stage and speak. But there is a shortcut about this, right? There is a shortcut,
Mhm.
right? You can go for pipe, right? Pipe. So when you just have a look what pipe it is, let me just tell you what is it is exactly. So first of all, let me just shift some of the gear down so that so now pipe. So when people are not having any kind of idea of what to speak in public and they are having fear, they are just shivering, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, no words, nothing comes into the mind. So that then there we have an option of pipe. Pipe means you just talk about place where you are, right? You just start talk about place. You just talk about event, right? You just talk about any incident that has been happened, right? Incident, and you can just talk about people, right? So when you are just involving this pipe fundamental, right, you can speak about anything. You can just connect all these things.
Mhm.
You are just preparing your
Mhm.
talk, and in that way, even if you are not having any topic being prepared, you can just speak right away on a public place. So this is a really great tool, right? If you're fearing and if you want to get rid of fear from public speaking, this is the most important thing.
Yes. Okay. The thing is that first of all, we'll have to just look for the reason.
No voice. There is no voice.
Yes,
Yes.
actually, we should just explore and discover that why people being just afraid and just they just start trembling in front of the public speaking, in front of the crowd. So, do you think that is it a lack of knowledge about the particular topic they don't able to just convey?
Yeah, I mean they are not exposed. They have not done any public speaking, right? In a large group of people, right? So it was a first experience. But whenever you are exposed more and more about public speaking, when you go first time at the stage, you will definitely have a fear. But when you repeatedly do
Mhm.
this public speaking task, when you repeatedly appear yourself in front of large number of people on a stage show or something, your fear will eventually vanish. You'll be feeling more confident,
Mhm.
and then you will be able to
Mhm.
deliver what is required, maybe a talk or something, right? that's why
I think.
that's why a lot of people just need a practice, right? Practice makes man perfect. You can learn, you can sharpen your skill, you can sharpen your axe by practicing each and every day. Yes, in that way you can
But
just overcome fear, right, of public speaking.
but we get to see that whenever we indulge in school or just appearing in school studies, then we can see that we just get a lot of the opportunity to interact with the crowd, right? To interact with the dozens of the people.
Yes,
But after that, when we just graduated, and after that, we don't find that kind of the platform, so that kind of environment to just face the crowd. So how could we just, if the person are just out of the schools and colleges and they are just pursuing their studies like sitting at home, right? So if they just get a chance all of a sudden to speak something in front of the crowd because they are just completely not habituated or just familiar with the crowd as they are just appearing, right?
yes.
So how these kind of people will interact with them and just they
Yeah,
could execute
yeah,
their
they
just
can
what
involve
they just
into,
got the topic.
yeah, they can involve into social connections, right? Into social society, right? Where there are a group of people, maybe a group of friends, maybe a group of family, right? And they just need to gather all, right, 5 to 10 people and try to speak in front of them and see how are they feeling, what are what is going wrong, right? When in the in the
Hmm.
presence of 5 to 10 people you are speaking, and in that way you can just increase that number, right? By getting into different type of groups, by by having with like-minded people, communicating each and every day, right? So in that way you will be developing confidence, and once you are having that confidence, you will be able to go through and speak in front of 10,000 people on a stage, that kind of
Hmm.
thing.
Yes,
So one must
but
socialize if one want to gather this
Mhm.
this confidence
but
of
I
speaking
think
in
that
large number of people.
Mhm. But according to me, that if you like to be confident and want to just what should I say? If you want to interact with the lots of the people, like public speaking, right? So I think that you must be just well versed with the topics. Like you must be aware of that, the basic of the topics, right?
Yes.
So even if that you are just having good English, but you are not able to communicate in a very good way, or you are having lack of knowledge about the things or the scenario that is just going right now, or just that the basic kind of the knowledge. If you are not aware of that, definitely you'll just stuck, so you are not able to convey what you are trying to say to the people, large amount of the people.
Yes, I got
Though
your point.
that
Yes, I got your point. Preparation is mandatory. I mean, you can't go without preparation, right? Even if you're
and see
and
one thing.
moreover, one must be mindful. Mindset must be proper, right? You are going to give some
Mhm.
talk in front of a lot of people, so you must be first fully prepared, and then only you will be able to make it. So you must have the facts, you must have the details, you must have the thorough content what you're trying to speak on, and in that way you can just win the hearts of the people, and you can just conquer the stage.
Actually, the fear of public speaking is called glossophobia. So we should just get into this, right? Like as I was initiated my English speaking or just used to learn English speaking, then I used to get a chance to just come in front of the podium, speak whatever you just feel like. So I just felt like lots of people who just kept on staring at me, and they were just looking for the opportunity when I will just make a mistakes or blunder, they will just completely pounce over me. So it
Yes.
made me feel like completely like perspiring. I just felt like perspiring, I felt like sweating, like getting afraid. So being just afraid that I used to forget whatever I wanted to say, like I was just prematurely brain prepared.
Yeah.
Right. No, I have to speak this particular kind of things because I was already aware of the topic which was just given by the teachers. No, I have to say this kind of point so that I'll just get the attention of the people. But since I just got there and I just forget, and just brain just becomes blank completely. So whatever I just tried to just convey, but unable to do so.
Yeah, so on
So,
that point, yeah, so you
mhm.
are asking me that how to get connected in that case.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can revert
I
back.
think
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
I'm saying that uh, like you are just well versed with the topic, right? You have been just prepared a lot. Premature, it happens prematurely. Like you are just completely set your brain. Oh, I have to speak. I have to deliver this kind of the point, so that I'll just keep the attention of mine to those crowd, right? So since what happened that we just get there seeing those crowds, they just kept on staring, gazing at us. We just feel like completely sacking, right? So
Yes.
so rather than focusing on the topic, we are just focusing on their just staring. And after that and after that we just feel forgetting everything. And what happens after that, when we just come back to the seat, we just feel like, oh my god, I could have just made it just, I could have just executed in a better way, but we couldn't just, and after it just felt like remorseful or just repenting. We couldn't just initiate the way I should have.
Yeah, you are right. But the basic solution to this must you must let go at that time. There is a introductory
Hmm.
video of Sandeep
Hmm.
Maheshwari where he was just feeling speechless because he was not exposed to large crowd of people, and he has prepared the speech, but somehow he forgot the speech and he was not able to deliver that. And then he told that, okay, I'm speechless, I don't know what to speak, and he became completely silent. And what he did, that he just let go of that moment. He tried to remain calm as soon as he can, and then he asked audience that can he speak in Hindi, and I need to be more
Hmm.
comfortable. I'm not comfortable in that way. He just expressed himself and get rid of that whatever emotion is there, and then after he will be able to deliver whatever message he has prepared or whatever he is having in his mind. That is the best solution.
Yes, I think there are several points which seems to be completely low or just completely small, but it is tiny, but it will just affect you a lot when you just comes on the stage. Like what should I say? They are the peoples who just forget to wear a smile, right? So you need to just smile whenever you just
Yes.
go there. It will just vanish your just all the kind of the fear, even if that you're just pretending, but you need to do that. But
Yes.
before smiling, what you need to do that whenever you just call from the some host, like, please Vikram, come on the stage, so you have just got this topic, you have to speak on that. So we just feel like really rushing, or just as soon as possible we just get out of the leave the seats and just go on the podium. So we don't have to do like that. We have to just, we don't have to rush to the podium, rather than just we should just walk in a very comfortable way or slowly way, so that we could just grab the podium, right? And after
Yes.
that just try to just give a 5 to 6 seconds for yourself and start whatever you just feel like, whatever you want to deliver the words. But
Yes.
if you are trying to rushing and just speak in one go, definitely it will not help.
Yes, right. But it all comes from experience, right? As soon as you will experience all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff for one,
Yes.
twice, thrice, then you will be getting more confident.
Mm-hmm.
But right now
Yes.
you are not exposed to that kind of stuff, so you are not sure what will happen. But all this,
आ रहे आ रहे
but all this requires experience.
right. See one thing, like, we are not aware of the ghost, like ghost face are amorphous, because we are not aware that how does the ghost looks like. But we know that he looks dirty, right? His face seems to be horrible.
Yes.
So what if we are just aware of the face of the ghost? So do you think that you're gonna be, when you just with a stand with the ghost face, do you think that you'll just get the afraid from the ghost face, when you will know that this particular ghost must be look like this
No,
particular
no, no, no.
face?
That's what, yeah,
Definitely no.
that's what is the fear of anything. For example, people fear for exams also, right? But when they approach exams, when they just came out from the exam hall, they feel relaxed. Okay, I have done this thing. Okay, I have written this thing. But before that, they were not confident that they will be able to write that stuff, the questions, what will the questions, everything comes into their mind, right? Full of questions, full of anxiety, full of fear. But as soon as they just leave the exam hall after giving their 100%, they are more confident. And now they will be able to give all the remaining papers also in that same confident way. So it comes with the practice and experience.
Yes, somehow we are relating both of the topic in and merging it into one platform,
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah, but
Yes.
at the same time, if you fail at any point, I mean, in both these activities, it might be public speaking or might be exam fear, then it is not a and, right? But people just judge
Mhm.
the person just by seeing their marks, how this girl or boy has performed. Okay, so mark sheet will define what is his state, right? Will he be successful or failure? But it doesn't define that. And a lot of suicide case and all this
Yes,
are being
yes.
happen in India because of this low marks, low grades only, right? If you take the example of Sachin Tendulkar, right, he's a 10th failed person, right? But still is a successful in sports, right? So it doesn't mean that you need to score 90%, 100%, then only you will be successful. No,
Mhm.
it is not. It is not your
Right, right.
proof for success, right?
Yeah, points
So
fully
that
noted.
Yeah, so that is the most important thing one needs to understand when it comes to education and giving the exams. Because right now the condition of exam is their papers are going on and people are just giving a lot of exams, a lot of papers are going on. So this is the critical time
And
for
see one thing,
yes,
whenever you just pass your school or the college, and or even if that you are stay in the college, and you think that whenever you do something, or just when you are just told to speak something about it, but you try to start and just, what should I say, you are just slowing with your just pace, right? You just feel like, you feel like that lack of the confidence, lack of the motivation. And after that, there was a time that you just completely stopped and seeing the face of the crowd, and you know that their just face seems to be so horrible at the point of the time. But after that, when you execute it with your speech, you are not going to just get any penalized. You won't be penalized for what kind of mistake you just made on the stage. But still that we just get afraid. But in
yes,
the school days we just get afraid that if we just make a mistake, then we'll have to just get hit by the teachers, right?
yes,
So that was the kind of fear in the schools. But in the college, we just got a kind of self, what should I say?
Yes, one kind of what you can say self security. You are more
Yes, self
secure. You are
security,
more,
or
yeah.
and also instant gratification. Sorry, inferiority complex. Started comparing ourselves to the others. No,
Yes,
I must be. I have to just put my just point to the upmost level, so
yes,
I can just go any extents to uh, testimony myself.
yes, right. We have Abhimanyu also in our room. He also, if you want to contribute, he can also do that.
Yes, who is he? Ayubanyu. Ayubanyu, you can speak on that.
Uh, Today's topic, public speaking, or
Yes,
okay. Uh,
I think I will be adding one point and then he might speak. So Vikram, what I am trying to say that means
Mhm.
people are just feeling low, right? When they haven't performed, right? So at that time, what they can really do is they will be able to recall that situation and that moment when they are at the peak of their career. For example, in your career or in my career or some other person career, might have reached to peak, right, to the performance where he was appreciated, he was renowned, he
Mhm.
was just given a prize, right, being motivated, clap, enthusiasm, and all that has been installed in him. So whenever you are feeling low or whenever you are feeling that you are not good enough, you must remember that time. You must recall that point when you are at the top,
Mhm.
when you are appreciated, when you are motivated.
Mhm.
That's the major goal of self motivation. That's how one can get self motivation, right? You don't need to. There are two kinds of
Yes.
motivation. One is intrinsic motivation, and it's extrinsic motivation. People always look for extrinsic motivation, but they are lacking in intrinsic motivation. But if you want to get intrinsically motivated, then this is the best way to recall where you reach to the peak, where you reach to height, you are being motivated, you are enthusiastic, and people are just appreciating you. That moment you need to recall, and then you will be automatically get motivated for your goal, for whatever you are doing in your life. That's the
Yes,
major
yes.
thing.
Everyone is zero at the start.
Yes.
Okay,
Everyone
Abhimanyu.
was
Mhm.
just a beginner.
yes, Vikram.
Yes, you can start. Whatever you just feel like, just speak anything. We are not going to accost you for anything.
Yeah,
Whatever you just feel like.
we are not
Speak.
expert, but we are here to just speak and just take our
Mm-hmm.
voice out, give our thoughts.
Yes.
But now I don't have any point to speak.
Yeah, you can talk about exams. What are your experience? Have you given any kind of exams?
Mhm.
What were the situations? How did you overcome that kind of stuff? You can share your instance.
Okay.
Yes.
When I was giving my board exam,
Yes.
uh,
Mm.
uh, I abused one of my friend because at that time my maths is very weak, and one of my friend who is behind me is asking again and
Mhm.
again to what to show me the
Show
copy
me.
of yes, to show me the copy what you are writing at
Mhm.
that time. I abused him. And at that time I also have a fear of that I am not knowing the questions, because
Mm.
when I saw the question paper, my mind get totally blank. And I forgot all
Mm.
the answers. Oh, and my friend who is behind me irritates me so much. So I abused him very badly in the whole classroom.
Mm.
And that on that day, our teacher is one ma'am from street number one or two. Uh, so this was my yeah, experience of exam.
हाँ खा
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
there was a lot
Okay.
of.
Yes. So share your just thought about the past that being just nostalgic right now. Anyone, whatever you just feel like say. Just so we should just look for the some remedies, right? So how to develop confidence public speaking? I think that if you're just living at the home or you are not interacting that much with the crowd or the mass of the people, definitely one thing should be noted, like whenever you're just living at the room you must have the kind of the big mirror, right? So what do you need to do that to just observe yourself, just start, put yourself in front of the mirror and start speaking and just taking off any kind of basic topic, could be the cow, could be any kind of topic because it depends on your just English level, and try to just connect with the thought or whatever you're trying to say and just observe yourself in front of the mirror, because as there is a reflection of whatever you're trying to say of your just action as well. So you just feel like that you're just lagging with your just facial expression, because as it is not your just native language or first language. So this is how that you could just analyze yourself. First of all, analyze yourself and you'll be start your stammering whenever you see yourself, because most of the time what happens that whenever we just get a chance to speak something on the stage, so what happens that we couldn't just analyze ourselves, we couldn't just assume that how does we just look like while just speaking something, right? So first of all you have to just see your just face
Yeah, and
and your just
moreover,
tongue twist.
yeah, there is another also option also. You can just input the feedback, right? For example, you can record the video, right? And record the video and speak about any topic, right? And share that video to friends and family,
Hmm.
or might be some larger group, and tell them what is the feedback. How am I good? Am I a good public speaker? Am I am I more engaging? That kind of stuff you can ask, and then they will provide the feedback. And then once you are having feedback, then you can go ahead for improvement in other in the areas which require that kind of stuff.
हाँ मीटिंग
Yeah, so practicing is necessary,
यस
right? If you want to improve your public speaking skills, practicing is necessary. Without practice, nothing comes.
यस
Practice
and
makes the
definitely I
mind
was
perfect.
really very much geo.
Yeah, for example, when you are seeing my previous videos, right? When you are seeing my
Hmm.
videos when I just started the channel, you will be able to know that I was, what was my confidence level as compared to now, right? So practice
Hmm.
makes a huge
You're
difference in
right.
one's life. There are only two.
Yes.
There are only two things which can teach you. One is knowledge, another is experience. Now, when you are practicing,
Hmm.
you are having more experience, right? And knowledge is other thing. Knowledge is the topic that you are being prepared, topic in which you are talking,
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So both plays a very important role, knowledge and experience. And if you are having additional skills, then you will be able to rank very much higher, because these three are the important things: knowledge, experience, and skills. When you are having all of this together, then you can reach any height, you can do anything, and you will be on the topmost position. So this is the very important crucial things one need to understand: knowledge, experience, and skills.
Yes.
Everything comes from this only.
Yes. We cannot avoid this.
Yeah. And you can leverage when you are expert in all of this knowledge, experience, and skills, then you can leverage that to generate money, to generate income, that kind of
Hmm.
stuff.
Yes, Abhimanyu, like we just conduct this kind of meet each and every day. So I think that you should join at least 4 to 5 days in a week, or it will be just good or well if you join just all 7 days. Because you will just feel like that after 20 days or 30 days that how you have just improved, right? So you
No,
shouldn't
no,
just
I will
avoid this
join
particular thing.
daily. I will join daily.
Okay. So if
Hmm.
there is some emergency, then you can just avoid avoid it. Otherwise, I think that you should, because as I used to continue with the same thing, so see that our just improve is good, right? Our just performance is good due to that we have been just completely habituated with this kind of meat. That is why. Yes, Huzaifa, where are you? Hello, hello.
Yeah, what I was trying to say that if from viewers also you want to contribute, right, speaking on any kind of topic or practice your English speaking skills, I will be putting I will be putting my email and link in the description so that you can contact me and then I will be putting you into this link and you can also contribute on speaking any kind of topic and just improving your English speaking abilities.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, those people who are knowingly or unknowingly just come to this video and just watching this video, definitely we're just conducting a free meet, and yeah, it is hosted by the Huzaifa, and he's just having the YouTube channel Positive Academy. You can just directly go into this, or otherwise just can connect with him through the email ID as it is mentioned below, so that you could just improve your just speaking and just have the new partners with you.
Yeah, because we are not charging anything, right? This is just a free meet, right? You just need to appear
Yes.
like we are appearing, right? And you just need to speak and express yourself. That's it.
Yes, our just motive is that everyone should speak in English, because English is very crucial and important for just life. We couldn't avoid it.
And even if you are not confident in speaking in English, then by practicing or by daily just showing up, you will be able to make difference in your life, right? Because we also experience the same while we are not in touch and while we are not experiencing or while we are not contributing to speaking, we are having problems in expressing and delivering the things in English. So this shows that how speaking is very much crucial and important in one's life. And one need to practice that each and every day, might be 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever is the best, right? That way.
Okay.
So
So
now, yeah, go ahead, yes.
let the people know that we just conduct the meeting at what time.
Yeah, we are conducting meeting every 9 p.m. IST. Every day 9 p.m. IST is the current time, right? You can just note down the time 9 p.m. IST and you can join, right? And I will also encourage you, whether you are from any country, any part of your world, you can contribute to it. Right? We are open and you can just make your presence and you can just contribute. That's what we do.
Yes. Okay. So what should we do?
Yeah, so I think 5 minutes are left, and to sum up, you can just made some kind of conclusion or whatever you wish.
Actually, we should just give a chance to Abhimanyu so that he just feel confident. Whatever you just feel like, you can share your thought.
Yeah, Abhimanyu, you go ahead, yes.
What?
Actually, whatever you just want to speak, you can speak. How's your job is going on, like in BPO sector? You can just share your experience.
Okay. Currently, I am not facing any issue in BPO because
Mhm.
I am getting less number of calls. That's why.
Okay, so
And my time is also good. But call audit at HR will call me at any time to do call
mhm.
audit and join the meet. This is not, I think this is not good.
Mm. Means you are getting monitored each and every day.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That's why I told Vikram to uh, update me about the aluminum factory job, na?
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Now you are just getting pressure. Like as you are just being just
Uh,
all with the BPO, you are just getting
I think
lots and lots pressure.
we will get a higher number of calls when there is an offer or uh, when there is an offer in Flipkart,
Mm.
because teleperformance company is good. They provide everything. I mean, payment on time. Uh,
Right.
that's
Huzaifa,
all.
Yes.
have we extended the time?
No, no, it's not extended. It's just a 40 minute because we are doing this for free. So 40 minutes is the time that only we can give, not more than that.
Okay. So, are we done with the topic, or just can just go because we are just focusing on more on the first topic, and then we just avoided the second topic completely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was not planned properly. Might be the case.
So, yes. Somewhere that we are integrating the both of the topic. Oh my god.
So this kind of thing, just we must try. And I just saw this thing for the first time, and I was so much amazed. You guys can just turn on the video so that you will be appearing and you will have a look how it looks.
Okay. Wow.
This is really a class thing. I mean, this is the first time I've experienced this kind of thing. Okay, really looks cool. I mean, if you're having five people, right, and if you're just conversing, it really makes a huge
Mm,
difference. But the condition here is your camera must be steady. It must not be in a movie. Then only you
mhm.
will be in a one
Go
frame.
ahead.
Yeah, so it's really cool. This feature, this is the new
Hello.
feature actually. This is the new feature being introduced, so it's kind of cool.
Yes, right, right. Now we needed two more people so that we just feel like completely saturated, right?
Yeah, I mean, see, there are different views. Not if you are having more people, then there is a classroom show type also. Let me just show that also, so that you will be able to see what I'm trying to
Hmm.
tell you. So, for example,
Looks like
this is some kind of different stuff. See, where you are having a lot of people and you are just giving some kind of lecture. It's kind of fun stuff, right? So I'm just exploring the stuff because we are having few minutes left. So fun is also important part of your life. So we are having kind of fun. You see.
it is loading and loading.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
this is
god.
also different kind of stuff. So you can see how it is varying, and this is a total new feature actually.
Yeah, it looks like we are in the school.
Yeah, but yeah, it was kind of good experience, but it requires actually power.
Yes.
So, anyways, it's good talking to you. So, see you tomorrow at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What should I say? Abhimanyu,
Yes.
you can just get into this video by tomorrow. You can just connect with us by tomorrow. You'll be
Okay.
just
Okay.
getting the link within just 9, and you can just
Yeah,
try
in
it
the group,
again.
I will be posting the link in the group, and you can just join.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So, see you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Yeah. Good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye.